White picket fences, clean streets. From the outside, the city of Merritt looks rebuilt. But if you look closer, empty lots, silt in the backyards, and homes still under construction. Scars of a storm that shook the community more than 3 years ago. In November 2021, an atmospheric river hit Merritt, flooding hundreds of homes.
This is Sean's house. Right now it's completely unlivable.
Mike Getz became Merritt's mayor after the flood, hoping to help his community. Sean Brown, his neighbor, was one of those residents hit hard.
2-3 feet came up, compared to the street, I would say it was about this high.
So all of the drywall, everything, ceiling, everything had to be pulled. All of the insulation had to come out. And this is what's left of the house.
His house is unlivable, so Sean lives in his trailer.
I lost 2 cars, the house, basically everything I own. Because I don't have the necessary money to fix the home. It's not a lot of money to fix a home that's been completely destroyed. And I don't have it.
Standard home insurance doesn't cover river flooding. If you want to cover your bases, you need overland water insurance. Mayor Getz had it back in 2021, but now he can't get it.
Some of the flood mud still here. So before the flood, we had in our floodplain 130 people basically in the flood zone. Now after the flood, we have 1,275. So even people that were not affected in the flood that are now living in that flood zone are having a hard time getting insurance. Some companies will not insure anybody that lives here for anything.
Sean Strang is tasked to rebuild Merritt.
And I mean, we're even seeing large houses that have been demolished, like over there, houses that have been completely renovated and gutted inside like that. So it's really hard for people to decide what they want to do after a flood when they find themselves in a flood zone that never existed before.
Back in 2021, dikes built to withstand massive floods failed. Now, a new dike is built.
Our river went 1.5 times what anyone ever expected to be, and now we have to engineer it to 2.8 times what it was before. So, I mean, we're ground zero for climate change.
Out of 5 kilometers of dike needed, only 300 meters have been built. Merritt applied for federal disaster funding to build them, but they were denied.
We were really, really disappointed to hear that climate mitigation, or dealing with the problem that's here right now, wasn't high enough on the priority list to fund what is effectively protecting a town of thousands of people who have less protection now than before 2021.
This lack of protection is leaving residents on edge.
You're sitting in the eye of a hurricane, just knowing it's going to hit you again.
Sean Brown says the community felt abandoned.
It really destroyed our community. It wasn't so much the flood itself, it was the lack of exterior help from the government or insurance companies. And I don't want to move, I really don't. But at this point, I'm at a loss.
The province is now stepping up with an investment to build 2 new dikes. A game changer, says the mayor, for a community that didn't give up.
The community stayed, they rebuilt, they did not sell, they did not take off, this is their home. Very proud of the citizens of Merritt.
He believes the dikes will bring them closer to a safer, more resilient future. Camille Vernet, Radio-Canada, Merritt.